Welcome to NFL News Update, where touchdowns meet headlines. Stay in the game with the freshest NFL updates. This is your quick dive into football fervor.
Rams signing cornerback Tre'Davious White to one-year deal worth up to $10 million. Tre'Davious White has found the second home of his NFL career. The two-time Pro Bowl cornerback is signing with the Los Angeles Rams on a one-year deal that can be worth up to $10 million. NFL Network insider Mike Garafolo reported Tuesday per a source. It's a big-name signing for the Rams as they look to reconfigure their defensive framework in the wake of Aaron Donald's retirement, and it's an opportunity for White to restart his once-ascendant career. The 29-year-old White started out with the Bills in 2017 and finished in second place for Rookie of the Year. He would lead the NFL with 6 interceptions in 2019, his lone All-Pro campaign and first Pro Bowl season, and would make the Pro Bowl again the following season with another 3 picks. He played 61 games over the course of his first 4 seasons. Then injuries struck. 11 games into 2021, White tore his ACL on Thanksgiving. He worked his way back to appear in 6 regular season games in 2022, then received another brutal blow when he suffered a torn Achilles 4 games into 2023. The injury pileup led White to play just 21 games the past 3 years, certainly a consideration when he became a cap casualty in a wave of cuts by Buffalo in early March. Now his comeback trail will run through La, where he joins Kobe Durant and the newly signed Darius Williams on a secondary that ranked 20th in passing yards allowed last season. White has 18 career interceptions, with 63 passes defensed, 5 forced fumbles, 5 fumble recoveries, and a defensive touchdown on top of that. His immense talent has never been in question. It's been the recent injuries that derailed him. With any luck, he'll get back on track with the Rams in 2024. Steelers signing Cordarrelle Patterson to 2-year, $6 million deal after kickoff rule passes. Kickoff returns are back, and so is Cordarrelle Patterson. The dynamic returner is headed to Pittsburgh on a 2-year deal worth $6 million. NFL Network insiders Ian Rappaport and Tom Pelissero reported Tuesday. Patterson follows his former coach in Atlanta, Steelers offensive coordinator Arthur Smith, to the Steel City, where he will be expected to play a key special teams role as a returner and could also figure into the offense as a runner and pass catcher in a fashion similar to his days with the Falcons. It's a logical match because of Patterson's history with Smith. But even more influential was the NFL's adoption of a modified kickoff format, which was officially approved by ownership at the annual league meeting on Tuesday. NFL Network insider Mike Garafolo reported Patterson's agent was in Orlando, awaiting word that the new format had been approved. Once the change cleared the 24 votes required, Patterson needed mere hours to agree to a deal with the Steelers, per Garafolo. Patterson owns the NFL record for the most career kickoff return touchdowns with 9 and proved himself as a valuable weapon in Atlanta's offense in the last 3 years, gaining 1,494 rushing yards and scoring 14 touchdowns on the ground, while also adding 82 catches for 708 yards and 6 receiving scores with the Falcons. At 33 years old, it will be interesting to see if the Steelers attempt to use Patterson in multiple roles, or just keep him for returning purposes. Based on his history with Smith, expect the former and gear up to watch him handle returns under the new format. Cowboys QB Dak Prescott expected to play on current contract for 2024 season. The Dallas Cowboys and Dak Prescott are prepared to play out the final year of the quarterback's contract. The Cowboys and Prescott have a mutual understanding that there will be no adjustment to his contract entering the 2024 season, NFL Network insider Ian Rappaport reported on Tuesday, per sources informed of the plan. It was assumed the Cowboys would need to extend Prescott's contract this offseason to lower the massive salary cap figure. Ultimately, the club and QB decided it was best to play out the deal and figure things out on the other side of the season. Earlier this month, the Cowboys converted a $5 million roster bonus into a signing bonus, shaving $4 million off Prescott's salary cap figure. That number still sits at a hopping $55.445 million. The club also added 2 additional void years through 2028. Prescott signed a 4-year, $160 million contract in 2021, which included no trade and no tag clauses. With no extension forthcoming, Prescott is on his way toward free agency in 2025. If Dallas doesn't eventually sign the QB to an extension, he'd still count $40.46 million against the 2025 salary cap. In 2021, Prescott owned all the leverage after Dallas used back-to-back franchise tags on the QB. That leverage allowed him to negotiate a shorter 4-year deal than the 5-year pact the club preferred. Given his massive cap number, Prescott still owns a ton of leverage. Instead of bowing to that power, the Cowboys seem to be content to let things play out. There is still time for sides to figure things out, and owner Jerry Jones doesn't seem to be sweating the future, saying Tuesday, "We are where we are. We have our contract. We're locked and loaded for this year, and we can see as we move along how we are thinking." Next offseason could be wild in Dallas, with Prescott on a clear path toward free agency.